So you've got ActivInspire, and you've checked out all the great resources in the resource browser. But then you went to Promethean Planet and saw something called resource packs. So what are they, and how do you use them in ActivInspire? Well, first off, a resource pack is a package of resources you can download from Promethean Planet that allows you to add more resources to your resource library. These resources could include images, sounds, flash animations or activities, movies, page templates, or backgrounds. So now that we know what they are, let's find out how you can get one off Promethean Planet. So here on Promethean Planet, off the main menu, you'll see a tab for resources. When I hover over it, I want to show resources by resource pack. I'm going to go ahead and click on this right here. Now what it's going to do is actually going to pull up all the resource packs on Promethean Planet. Now I could do a further search by using these filters over here. I can sort by relevant, most downloaded, most viewed. But I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit until I find something that looks interesting to me. Let's say I'm interested in the recycling banks. When I hover over it, you'll notice it'll show me the views, the downloads, and a short description. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Now what we can see here is we can see a little description about this resource right here. I can see the downloads and the views. I can also see where it's going to save. It's going to save it in the folder called Resource Packs within the shared collections. That's good to know, and we're going to come back to this later. What I want to go ahead and do is download. I'm going to click on Download. Now I'm going to go ahead and save this, which is going to save to my desktop because I know where my internet browser saves files. Just make sure you know where your internet browser saves files that you download off the internet. Normally it's going to save them to a folder called Downloads or to your desktop. So we've now saved the resource pack to my computer. I'm back on ActivInspire, and we have a couple pages here that will walk you through everything I just did on Planet. If you go to Promethean Planet, you can download this flip chart and you can walk it through yourself. But now comes the main question. And it's scary. It's very scary. Where did it go? We already downloaded it to my computer. Is it in ActivInspire? Is it already there? Well, the thing is, it's downloaded to my computer, but it's not in my resource library yet. I have to do one more step. And again, here are the steps. You can download this flip chart and put it into your, have it walk you through this process, but I'm going to walk you through it right now. There's two ways that you can import a resource pack. I'm going to bring up my browser. Now the first way is right here under either Shared Resources or My Resources. This little button right here, I can click on it and do an Import Resource Pack here. That's the first way. The second way is the way that I normally do it. If I go to File, Import, and then I can import either to My Resources or the Shared Resources. It really doesn't matter. The shared resources are the resources that come with ActivInspire. My Resources comes empty and it's things that you've put into your resources. It's really however you want to organize your resources. Personally, I put it in My Resources. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. What's going to pop up now is a search window within my computer where I need to go find the file. Now if you remember correctly, I saved it to my desktop, and there it is, recycling banks. So I click on that, click on Open, and now it's going to start installing into my resource library. After it's imported, you might see a box that looks like this. All this is saying is that your software needs to index the resource library so these new resources will show up when you do a search of your library in ActivInspire. So it might take a little bit of time depending on the last time you re-indexed your library. But after it's done, now we can go to our resource library and we can find our resource pack. Now again, you might wonder, where is it saved? If you remember, back earlier in this tip, I showed you on the website on Planet, it's going to tell you where it's saved. So I know that I saved mine to My Resources, and it's going to go to a folder called Resource Packs. Now again, they're not all going to go to this folder. So make sure you check Planet before you download it so you know where it's going to save. And there's recycling banks. So now I have all of these images. So about 5 or 10 images here, but depending on the resource pack, some of them are going to have images, some are going to have backgrounds, some are going to have Flash activities. Depending on what the resource pack has, depends on what you now have in your resource library. So I hope this help clarifies a bit on how to download a resource pack from Planet, put it into your library, and have it there to use. Enjoy.